Welcome back from the break, and we promised you that because it's a Friday and it's a fun Friday, I will be talking relationships, and our focus this morning is going to be on marriage. Before we delve into that, I want to remind you that there will be a lunch hour fellowship, the last one for this week, and the Reverend Gloria Sebaduka, as well as Bishop Isaac Sebaduka, in the lunch hour fellowship at Victory Christian Center in Ndeba. Also to remind you that the overnight prayer, the first one of two for the month of January, will be taking place tonight at Victory Christian Center in Ndeba, beginning at 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. in the morning. The Thanksgiving service at the Doxa Grounds at Luboa will be taking place on the 25th of January, 2026. So be mindful of that and get prepared for it. Now, we told you before the break that we'll be having a guest, and that guest will be speaking about marriage. Not marriage generally. We are going to be speaking about specifically killers, silent ones, silent killers of marriage. To help me, and I will be talking broadly in as far as that is concerned. But to help me discuss this, our guest for this morning is Mr. Ivan Chimera. Mr. Ivan Nsubuga. Mr. Ivan Nsubuga. Mr. Ivan Nsubuga is an educationist, a marriage enthusiast, and a counselor, as well as a spiritual leader. Glad to have you, sir. I'm sorry for calling you a name that is not yours.
Mulangira,
so
the princess.
You look out for Chimera instead of...
the prince and the prince, they call each other the name. So I'm glad to be with the prince, and I'm glad that I'm here today, having been given a chance to talk about marriage. And I know it is a sensitive issue, but when handled well, we can thrive in it.
Okay, we can thrive in it. That is beautiful to hear. Let's begin where it begins. You're married yourself.
Yes.
The right person to
oh
speak
my
to.
Jesus. I am married. I am Ivan Nsubuga, married to Haise Helen with 3 children.
Okay.
And I serve in Omega Healing Center in the married and family department.
Okay.
And in there, I work as a trainer and a teacher in this field. So I think I'm in the right place to talk about the issue.
Okay, to talk about the issue. Lately, marriages suffer. They suffer from lack of commitment. They suffer from a lot of things. Thereby, sometimes, because we've used the word killers, meaning that something that is killed will die. But we are here to prevent that from happening. We are here to encourage people not to go that direction.
Yes.
So let's get into there. What are those? What are those things that kill marriages?
Oh, my Jesus. Thank you very much. I think marriage survives 3 attacks. For us, we call them world wars.
World wars. World War I.
World War I, World War II, World War III. And the First World War starts when you people get married. And when you get married, you go into a session of transiting from surviving to living. When you get married to your husband or to your wife, you tend to change her or her to change you.
Oh.
So, and instead of living together, you survive. You start surviving because everything you see it is either negative or stressing. And many times the newly married couples tend to ask themselves, but they tend to ask, why don't you understand me? You don't understand me because of this, because you don't understand me. I am this one. And that is the first session. So in that war, the marrieds, some of them die instantly.
There is an instant death for some people.
Yes.
The moment they enter marriage, they begin on a project. And the project is change him or change her into my dream.
Yes.
You dream of somebody, you let me speak for the men. You try to court this person, they accept to become your wife and so on. Then you begin on a process of first of all, when you're married, then you begin thinking, this is what she doesn't quite fit, but I'll make her fit into the things that I dreamed a wife should be like.
Yes. Actually, you will find that the wife wants to make her dream come true through the husband. And the same story. But they forget that marriage, it's not understanding somebody, it's a process. In marriage, what we are supposed to first do is to agree. Agreement, it's a choice.
Okay.
Understanding is a process.
Choice. Oh, yeah. Okay, understanding is a process.
Yes.
But agreement is a choice. Let's agree to walk this journey together.
And that will process the understanding.
Yeah, because usually we are different.
Yes.
Or most of the time we are different. Sometimes the difference is even extreme. You are, I've heard you speaking, you're Nsubuga.
Yes.
You meet to Haise. That is a difference already. Upbringing is different.
Yes.
Schooling is different. Philosophies on life are different. But somehow you come together.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some begin on a mission of trying to change the other person into their
or to understand them.
Or to understand them instantly.
Instantly.
It is okay to understand, but to understand them instantly.
Yep.
Okay.
But I want to tell the people that it might take time for you to understand, but also you might not understand fully that person, but you can choose to agree to work with that person, because understanding is a process, and in that process, that process cannot start until you agree.
Okay.
For example, if at all we want to go, Amos 3:3 says, unless you
two cannot walk together unless they agree.
So, meaning that when you get married, you cease to be single. But you find some people
single married in what? In thinking, in decision-making?
In decision-making, because whatever you decide
is not for you alone.
It's not for you alone. Its impact, either positive or negative, will go to other sides. So you stop fighting hard to be understood. Instead, you need to first agree that, okay, let us grow. For example, when I married my wife, we had very many differences. A typical Muganda and a Munyoro, and they are two different things. And you would find that in Buganda, the lady should kneel. In Bunyoro, it is a rare phenomenon. So we had to agree first that the benchmark is we are not from the same origin. We are not from the same background level.
So we cannot expect things that happen on my side
they cannot
to
change instantly. And
does she kneel now?
so you would find that it is a process. Sometimes she kneels down and I'm like, hey,
what are you
what's the deal? Just tell me and I work it out. But it has been a process. And when you cross over and you start understanding that living together, it is a choice of agreement, not of understanding. Understanding comes
along the way.
And then it brings us to the second
war.
One of the killers of marriage are children.
Children are a blessing. What are you saying?
And when I tell some people that one of the killers of marriage are children, you are going to find the Bible tells us children are a blessing
from the Lord.
But you are going to find that when after going through World War One, you have agreed to work together.
You're slowly understanding.
You're slowly understanding
You've agreed
one
it's going
another.
to take a process.
Yes. And you smile, you have started smiling, you have survived. This is the second year, the third year, and things are moving on well so far. Then
comes
God
the blessings.
blesses.
Yeah.
Now, the way we are going to handle the blessing
Is extremely important.
it is extremely important because you're going to find that now things shift. For example, a blessing comes with responsibility.
That's true.
So now responsibilities drop in and the pressure mounts up. You're supposed to be a father. You're supposed to be a husband. You're supposed to
Where do we learn these things? Where do we learn, for example, to be a father?
Actually,
Is it in our upbringing when we are growing up, or do we guess?
now,
Or do we learn on a job? Those are questions that usually...
now because 70 plus percent of the population of Uganda, they are below they are below 30 years, and you're going to find that most of them have been handled raised by single parents. I don't say single mothers, but single parents, and you will find that most of us have not even gotten a chance to live in a house where there is a man. And there is a book which I wrote. It's called Fathering the Fatherless. You become a father who has never been fathered. So
you try to live out and also to do things that you did not get opportunity to
and you fight hard not to look like your father. But you don't know how you're supposed to look like. And you then there comes, I have a son, our firstborn is Conroy. And there God gives you a chance of getting Conroy. Now you look at Conroy like, now how am I going to handle? Some of the gents go to YouTube, and now when you go there, people discuss
this, that,
and then some of us run to church. And then at church, sometimes you find
a
again.
hospital. You find the wounded, you find the broken.
And when you find that sometimes you would go in churches to go to your pastor, and your pastor is then suffering the same thing. As you're like, now, Pastor, I have come, and says, it's okay. As we survived, they will also survive.
And so World War II becomes a survival thing.
Yes. And
what was supposed to be a blessing becomes a challenge to you. Because you said the blessing of the Lord in children comes with responsibility.
Yes. New emotional focus. You know, when you give birth, now you start asking yourself, you stop focusing on your wife.
So you begin
you focus on pamper, latto, all
of those
the milk, and you
so I'm seeing an imbalance somewhere.
The imbalance, sometimes we fight hard
to try to balance the situation.
Because you are supposed to be a providing father, but you are forgetting now to continue with the building. Remember, the First World War ended
while you are trying to understand one another.
And when the son or the daughter comes in, now you are supposed to divide yourself. You're supposed
attention to the children, attention to the wife.
So that's why I was saying the pressures mount on you. And you are going to find yourself sometimes not even understanding how to be a father, at what time, how to be a husband, at what time. Then number 3, when the children come in, career demands. Because you need more money
to balance up
the two,
so to meet the needs, to be the responsible father that you're supposed to be.
So now career comes in. You need a promotion at work.
You probably will increase on education and say, okay, maybe I pursue that master's, it will improve on my this and so on.
Exactly. And the new office you have entered in now becomes, it goes into a survival mode. And you are going to find that when the children come in, marriage, sometimes it is put aside. So people replace marriage with parenthood. And I'm telling you, it has killed most
Where
of
the focus is on the children.
Yes, because
Isn't it a diversion of sorts? The children. Maybe the understanding has reduced. The understanding of one another has
Yeah.
reduced, and therefore now our focus is, let me use these children as the excuse. I've had a lot of marriages that suffer from what they call katukuzabana. Katukuzabana, meaning that we've given up on each other. Now what we are trying to do is we are joint owners of this business called children.
Yeah.
We are partners. Not partners in partnership in marriage, but partners in the upbringing of, because you said parenthood replaces the marriage,
Yes.
such that now you're focusing on the children. Basically, what are their needs? Where would they go to school? What if happened, something happened here, and so on and so forth. You're not mindful of how do we keep each other afloat and healthy in our marriage, understanding one another, sticking to the agreement that we had from the very beginning. But now the focus seems to be these young ones, which is not a bad thing. But then again, it is killing it's like focusing on furniture in the house and forgetting about the house itself.
Yeah. The problem is that some people get married to give birth.
Oh, yeah.
Then,
so when they have the children, they
It's
have
mission
had the
accomplished.
mission accomplished. Oh.
and some men, when they give birth, it is a mission starting. You don't want to look like your father. So you fight hard
to make sure that
to
you're
make sure
different
that
from your
your
father,
children
relates to you better than you related with your father.
and you forget that they are not your children, they are our.
Children, oh yeah.
So we forget that marriage comes before children.
You saw that again.
Marriage
Comes
before children. Children
and
don't
marriage will remain when the children are gone.
Children don't come to replace.
Okay, let me interrupt you. Now, to our viewership, this is extremely important because we're talking about silent killers of marriage. We've spoken and said that it's important to agree. So disagreement is a problem for marriage. Number two, lack of understanding is a problem, is a silent killer to marriage. But we're also saying that children can destabilize your marriage if you do not have the understanding of how things should be done. But, very important, you have your children in your custody because they are going to live at a certain point, X. X may be 20 years, X may be 22 years, X may be 25 years. If it is a boy, maybe even 18. 18 years, they say, Daddy, let me just, do you understand? Okay? So when they go and your focus has been there, that's what we are asking now.
Yes.
Throughout your marriage, or not throughout your marriage, since the children came, your focus has been the children. You've neglected your spouse, you've neglected their needs, you've neglected all of those things. So what comes after the children have gone?
Then that question is rarely asked.
They rarely ask.
Yes. You know, you find that the mother and the father, they are fighting hard to be best parents, but they're not fighting hard to be best partners. And the father wants to be the best in their children. The mothers want to be the best in their children. But the two, they cannot fight anywhere to be the best spouses. So the children are not the problem. The neglect.
The children came into the picture as a blessing.
As a blessing.
Yeah, so they are not the problem.
No.
But the neglect of the house for the furniture.
Exactly.
Hey.
And you're going to find that the neglect, it's the cause of the killing. Because when you neglect your partner and you go into full mode of becoming the best dad or the best mom, those kids are going to go away.
Let me say something here that is interesting from what you're saying. Actually, the marriage can survive without the children.
Yes. Exactly.
Before the children came, you were married.
Mm.
After the children have gone, they have gone independent, they have gone abroad, they have gone to school, they have gone wherever they are, you still are married. So if you neglect the marriage, then that is where the problem is. The marriage will die.
You know, parenthood is a blessing.
Yes, it
But
is.
marriage needs to be protected. Because it is between two of you. The children come as a blessing to your marriage, but they don't replace your marriage.
They shouldn't replace your marriage.
And you will find that when you survive, that's World War II. How you handle the children matters a lot.
Okay.
And it's the second World War. And when you survive, we go to the Third World War. And the Third World War is being self-sufficient. You no longer want to, you no longer want to, you know, you want to balance life. As you had said prior, that you can balance life. You can be a mother, you can be a wife, you can be a career woman, you can be yourself. That has killed very many marriages.
Really?
Very many marriages.
You're saying I cannot be all of those things?
That if
I cannot be a father, a good husband, a career person, and so on.
Now, if at all it was possible, then you wouldn't have gotten married.
No, I married because I needed a companion to walk life with.
And now you want to balance life as you. Life cannot be balanced alone. And you are going to find that you to be a good father, you to be a good husband, you to be a good career woman, requires support
from another person.
You know, yes, we move through seasons. And you're going to find that every season there will be a sacrifice.
And there will be challenges.
And there will be challenges. Let me take an example. That for example, my wife had to go back to school to improve her career. And when she goes back to school, I needed to know as a man that now she's not going to have enough time
to do this or the other.
To take care of the kids, take them to school, get them back, bathe them. And
you have to stand in the gap.
We had to agree.
Again, agreement.
Yes, we had to agree that, honey, you're going back to school, and I'm going now to take up
this responsibility.
That is what we call balancing.
Okay, balancing is fitting in where somebody is fitting out.
Exactly. But it shouldn't be for forever. And you cannot balance life alone. If at all you want to be a good father, that means that you need to find time, you need money.
To be a good father?
Yes, you need money in this era.
I put down my silent killers here because I'm going to ask you about each of them.
Yes.
And one of the the silent killers of marriage I have here is financial stress.
Yes.
If I'm not balanced financially, my marriage is going to suffer.
But you cannot even balance financial alone. You will find that people who there is a couple getting 500,000 in their home, both the wife and the
husband,
and they are living okay. And you find a couple getting 100 million.
The man getting 100
yes.
million, and the wife getting...
And even the wife getting 100 million.
And they're not
but they are not...
Why?
Because they replace... they think that finances are the controllers of marriage. The more money you have, the
Is
more
money bad for your
no,
relationship?
money is not bad, but money it is not a prerequisite for us
A good
happy marriage.
Where is the place of money then? Help us.
Yeah, the place of money, it's when the money combines the two of you.
It brings you together,
Yes.
not separates you.
Not separating you.
Okay.
It's when money brings the family
Together. Holds you together.
But many times when we get money, money makes us now to become providers.
Money makes us to become?
Just providers.
And what should it make us, apart from providers?
Money should bring us together. It should create relationships.
Okay.
Because there is no marriage. There is no marriage which can grow without any relationship. There is no family which can grow without any relationship. Money just, it is...
Enhances.
Yes, it is a catalyst to bring us together, to enjoy life together. But many times as fathers, when we get money...
we become providers.
Yes, we become ATM.
Okay.
Daddy, I want this. Daddy, I want this. Daddy, I want this. So you become a caretaker.
Oh.
Eh?
They are not relating to you. They are
relating with your money.
In what you have.
And
what would you want as a man besides providing for you? I think it's... don't I enjoy the responsibility of knowing that the children's fees are paid, that the car is serviced, and so on?
yeah, that would be great.
But
the issue here, it is not paying school fees.
It is.
The issue is what your child is going to become. Because we have seen educated, crazy people.
That's true.
We have seen, we have seen kids coming from the best families, the rich families, but they are living a miserable life. Recently, I had a friend, her child hanged himself. A very rich, posh family. And the issue wasn't money.
The money was there.
The money was there.
But there was no relationship.
Because the boy, yes, the boy had more than 100 million on his account.
The boy,
the
son, not the father, the son.
The son himself. But the boy wrote, I have no reason to live if at all I am going to become like my father.
Okay, I don't want to get into questions there, but I'm trying to understand the situation.
And I had to ask, what's going on?
What's wrong with the father to the extent that the child doesn't want to become like him?
And you guys, you look cool, you look great. And the sister told me he has spent more than 4 months trying to get time to look his father in the eyes. To talk to him about what he was going through. Oh,
no relationship. The father is running around. He's
so that the boy can have everything
that he wants.
So that the lady can have everything. Yes, everything is not everything until there is a relationship. Because
relationship is part of the everything that should be.
It is
the most important.
It is number one. Others facilitate it.
The money facilitates it. The good home facilitates it.
That's why I was saying that balancing life does not require you alone.
Okay, let me talk about that balance there. And you'll find a woman saying, I need my husband to care. For me. I need what?
My husband to care.
What they mean sometimes is not financial care. I don't want them to give me money for it. I can afford it. I don't need a car. I can buy one and so on. I just want my husband to care for me. And the husband is busy thinking and saying, for me to be able to care for my wife, I need to work hard, my dear.
Yes.
This money doesn't come from the air. Okay, I have to be in important places, in important meetings, you get it. I have to travel to. And you're saying the balance cannot be one-sided. It cannot be just the man. It has to involve. You remind me of the scripture. It says two are better than one.
Yes.
Then it says they have a good reward for their labor.
I think that is Ecclesiastes,
Ecclesiastes chapter
4:9.
Yes.
4:9-10. You know, why balancing life philosophy has murdered very many marriages. People think they can survive. You know, when you start it, you end up surviving alone. You end up, you know, you put a rope in your neck. Fighting hard to survive alone. And in marriage wasn't created
for a single person.
For an individual survival. You are going to survive with your partner. Because whatever you are doing will either positively impact or negatively impact. So if at all we are to battle out our balancing of life, we need also to know that whatever I'm doing, it is not affecting
the other party.
And it's the same story.
Okay.
Sometimes when the lady tells you that I no longer feel you.
What does that mean? Is marriage about feelings?
Yeah, we are created differently. In psychologically, they are emotional beings. The ladies are more emotional
than the men.
And we need to respect that.
To respect their feelings.
It is what makes them ladies. And
it what makes them different from us.
Yes. And we need to be emotionally intelligent.
To be able to understand that this person is going through this, I need to be there for them.
And it's a silent, loud whisper. When the lady says...
They're not saying anything big, but I do not feel you.
And that has 1,000 stories behind it. Because...
you're at home, you're not at home.
Yeah.
You're very present physically, but your mind is not at home. You're on the phone all the time. You're on the computer all the time. You are on that deal all the time. You're on that business. And the man is saying they are doing what? They are balancing. Because for them, their identity or their is attached to what they do. For them,
the physical output.
The physical output. When I do this, my family will be happy. Whereas the family needs a word with you.
Needs a thank you.
They need a
hug.
Struggling at school.
Yeah.
There is a bully somewhere. There is trouble at work. And they want a conversation with you. And you're saying, my money will solve all of this.
I just need to ask men out there. How long have you taken without having a conversation? And a conversation when you don't talk about yourself.
When you don't talk about yourself.
Yes. You're like, hey, my wife, today I just want.
Yeah, but in human nature, I'll give you an example. You ask again, human beings who are watching us, not just the one, but human beings who are watching us. You ask them, when did they last hear from God? Because conversation for some people is them talking. I come here and I talk, and then I say it is conversation. Whereas, I'm not listening. Because I'm telling you, it's a human problem.
Yeah.
Because human beings will go before God and say they are praying.
Yeah.
And they will tell you prayer is conversation between me and God.
Yeah.
But when they go before God, they blabber.
Yeah.
3 hours straight, the person, you don't joke with it. Then what did God say when you prayed? It means you didn't take time to listen. But you translated this into daily life. You say, me and my wife, we do what? We talk. But your talk is surface talk, it's weather talk, it's neighbor talk, it's what? But the things upon their heart that they want to talk to you about, you don't give time to.
And fathers, we need to replicate our Father in heaven.
Okay.
Fathers, we don't need to talk much, but we need to listen too much.
Oh, that's lovely.
Why? Because you are a father. And you are the pinnacle, you are the epitome of everything. You are the wisest. You are the most intelligent. Not to your children and even to your wife many times. And you need to listen. You know, our Father in heaven listens every day. And even sometimes he speaks, but we don't hear.
Listen, you're not listening. We're not paying attention.
We're not paying attention, but he doesn't stop
Listening
listening.
to us.
So we fathers, we need to be there to listen. Number two, we need to know that we are the heads. Being a head does not mean that when you provide, you are the head. No. It goes beyond provision. Because the Bible says he knew you before you were born. That's the Father in heaven. And now the husband, that you are supposed also to replicate that. You need to know.
Lack of knowledge.
Yes, you need to know. There is no reason why in this era you don't know.
Because there's an abundance of knowledge.
Yes, seek and you will find. Being a good father, it's not automatic. No. You need to take time to be a good father.
Okay. Be intentional about it.
Yes. Being being a good husband, it is not
Passive.
automatic.
It is an effort.
It's an investment. Being yourself. Yourself. You know, sometimes because you want to balance life, you ignore yourself. And after a while, the wife will ask, but the Simba, where is
got
he?
married to
I am I am looking for Mr. Simba. Where is he? And you say, I am here. And you say,
that's not
you.
My Simba is this, and the other, but I no longer see him.
And that is now 10 plus years. You have run the race thinking that you are the star. But you have even forgotten
who you are.
Why? Because you have not spared time for yourself.
Invest in self.
Yes. So.
Okay. Now, these are my questions. You're going to listen and answer now. Yeah. Some of them have come through. The balance is the wrong balance that we are balancing. Then, talk about secrecy. Where do people get secrets? I thought that they are naked and transparent and nothing. They're not ashamed. Yeah. Where do we get secrets in marriage?
We get secrets when communication is not available.
Communication.
Yes. You get secrets when you don't find time to tell it to the person you trust.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If a wife is saying, my husband, I don't know even what my husband earns.
Yes.
What do they mean?
Yeah, you don't know what your husband earns, but even do you know what your husband
does?
Because you will find.
We are out of time. I would have told you a story, a very funny story of we were doing a program on a sister TV up there, and somebody called in and said, we need to know our people. Because one time she was dating a man. She knew the man imports things from South Africa. And they were together for some time. For a period of time, the man is away. Then for a period of time, the man is around. So one time, they are organizing their Kwanjura. And on the eve of the Kwanjura, she's watching TV, and then she sees the man has been arrested as one of the gang people in town. He says she fainted. She didn't know. You get it? She thought she knew the man, but she was living a lie. You get it? Because the man was living a secret life, actually a double life. One part, then the other part, something totally different. So secrets come from there. Now, financial stress, you've mentioned something about. What about conflict resolution? Marriages experience conflict. Marriages experience disagreement. Yeah. But how do we go about it to remain on the purpose of why we got married?
First of all, is to understand that it's a conflict.
It's a conflict.
That's the first basic thing. When you don't understand that it's just a conflict, then it's going to turn into a war.
Oh.
No, conflict means that you have not yet reached to an agreement. You are on.
There's no agreement.
There is, yes,
different sides
different
of the agreement.
sides.
But you can walk to or work towards
Exactly.
the agreement.
Until you.
Can we agree to disagree? And we say, you know what, Mr. Nsubuga, I respect you and I respect your opinion, but just forgive me, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
And then let's move forward.
The marriages now have a problem. That some of them, instead of doing that, they say, question ye. Okay, do whatever
you want.
That's not agreeing. Yeah, but you're not agreeing with one another. It does not mean that one of you is wrong. It just means that you are saying things in a different perspective. And we need to respect the perspective. Because perspectives change.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we should respect them, because we are even wired differently.
Yeah.
As a man, I think differently from you as a woman.
Yeah.
You mentioned the emotional beat and so on. That's how they are wired, emotionally charged and so on. Maybe us a little bit less.
Yeah. And also time. No, when I just got married to my wife, I used to invest alone.
Invest alone?
Yeah, alone. I'm like, I have been doing these things. So let me buy this land, let me do that, let me do the other. But sometimes I would hit a hard rock. And I couldn't come back.
To say, I was trying to do this,
and things failed.
Because in the first place, you didn't mention what you were going to do.
Yes, and I realized that. Why? Because I realized that whenever I would ask her to bring her on board, it would take a long time
to decide.
Have you
want
done
a
this?
quick decision.
Yeah. Have you done this? Have you consulted this? And
you don't want background checks. If you're doing it, you're doing it. Or else you miss out on the opportunity.
But I realized later that my wife became, she's wired in the way that protects me not to hit a hard rock. And you will find that whenever I would consult her, and sometimes I follow what she has brought in as a discussion, we would do a wonderful business. So we cannot be wired the same way. That's what. And if at all two of you come wired in the same way, you cannot survive. Because you will not add anything to one another. So when we do agree that we are wired differently, when we do agree that we are created differently and we are just complementing one another, and when conflict comes, just get to know it has come for that reason, and it will go. It will cease. Yeah.
Our time is fast spent, and we cannot take it beyond this. It's already time up, but we have just a minute to go. Kindly use it to, I think, encourage or to, because people are out there and their marriages are at different levels. Some of them are either dying, others are dead, but they are still together. Others warn them in advance or help them in advance such that they don't fall into that category.
Yeah, thank you very much. I just want to say that there is a chance to rebuild. Marriages break, marriages die because of the gaps created. And it's about me and you to discover the gap between both of us, that we can work ahead of it to come and bridge it together. There is an opportunity to know that me, I don't focus on balancing my life, but I focus on balancing our life. It is about me knowing that I'm not supposed to understand you fully to live happily, but I'm supposed to agree with you so we can work together. It is between me and you to understand that parenthood doesn't replace marriage. Marriage comes before parenthood. And when you have that together, it can thrive both of you well. It is me and you to agree that when we decide that we are going to move together, no matter the conflict, time will pass and it will bring us together. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mr. Ivan Nsubuga, educationist. We didn't even speak about that bit about education, but also a marriage enthusiast and counselor. as well as a spiritual leader. Won't take it beyond that. Thank you so much for tuning, Doxa, this particular morning. We'll say God bless you and have yourselves a pleasant weekend.